Welcome to another tutorial by Quiet Waters Computer Services. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to find Joomla, download Joomla, extract Joomla, and then upload Joomla via an FTP program to your hosting company's public HTML folder. So the first thing you need to do is go to joomla.org and simply click on the download button. And you'll notice that they have upgrades as well as the full-blown install. And for this tutorial, we're just going to do the full-blown install. So go ahead and click on that link and save it to your computer. And there's mine, and I will just save that to the desktop. And like I said, it's not very big. It's a 10.5 meg package right now. Keeps getting bigger and bigger like everything else. Okay, once that's downloaded, go to the folder location and go ahead and unzip it. Now I have a utility installed in my computer that I can right-click. It's called 7-zip, and I can just go 7-zip and extract to this folder. And it's a lot of pieces. It could take upwards of 2 or 3 minutes for it to extract that. So while that's extracting, we're going to go ahead and set up our database. So what you need to do is you need to log into the cPanel size of your hosting. And if you don't know what that is, there's an easy way to get there. You can always go to your domain name /cPanel. And that should redirect you to where your cPanel is located and log you in. And then once you're logged into the cPanel, the first thing we need to do is we need to create a database. So we're going to go down until we find PHP in databases, and here we are. And here's the database wizard. This makes it really simple for people to create databases. So you simply click on that and you give it a name. I'm just going to call mine Test 1A. Hit Next Step. Create a user. Test 1A, and give it a password. And do it twice. Oops, that one doesn't match. That's because I hit an extra character. No, it doesn't. There we go. And then create the user. Now you'll notice that privileges come up, and you want the user for this Joomla install to have all privileges. So you just checkbox all privileges. Once that's done, you hit Next Step at the bottom. Now your cPanel may be a little bit different, but ultimately you want to be able to create a user and a database, because those are two things that Joomla is going to need. So let's see how our download went. Okay, there's Joomla completely downloaded and unzipped, and we'll open up this folder to show you that it's full of files. Now I'm going to use my FileZilla program to upload those, and as you can see, here's my Joomla install package that I just unzipped, and over here on the right is my hosting company where I want it to go. Now you usually just end up on the root, public HTML, and a lot of people just put their main installation there. I'm an advocate for making subfolders. Subfolders will help keep things organized. As you can see, I've got several of them going here, but we just want the tutorial one. And here's the contents of the tutorial one. And all the Joomla files. And the way that you upload those is just do a select all, right-click and upload, or just drag it from this box over to this box. So you would just grab it, drag it, drop it off, and then down here in the queue you would see all of the files. And one by one or multiples at a time it'll upload. Now you can change the amount of transfers and your speed limit. I would go into Settings, Transfer, and the maximum simultaneous transfers, I put 10. So you can put 20 if you want. That means it'll upload and transfer 20 files at a time, and you're only restricted by your internet connection speed. So, mine's fairly decent, but I put 10, so it'll upload 10 things at one time. And then once that's all uploaded, you'll notice that there's an installation folder. That installation folder is going to start the install of Joomla. Now, before we go to that installation folder, I want to bring your attention to something else. And that is the structure that you're going to be saving things on your computer in an organized fashion so that you can always find things. And what I've done is I've created a notepad document that has the name of the website, the install location, my admin username that I'll put in there, my admin password that I'll put in there, the name of the database that I just created, the user for the database and password for the database, and I'll even set up an email address by going to my cPanel. Let's go back to the home. And when you're in the cPanel, right here under email accounts, you can click that and in a real simple way add an email address. And then they'll show you down here how to configure the client. But there's also access webmail, and that was one of the other things I wanted to talk to you about. I showed you how to get into the cPanel by using your domain name /cPanel, but we're going to put webmail in there. And this is a real quick way to check your mail. You can configure Microsoft Outlook, you can do probably Gmail and a bunch of other things, but nonetheless, this is the simplest. And I can put in anything that I want that pertains to my email addresses. Hold on. Okay, and when you log in, you're going to be redirected. And what that means is they're going to redirect you to this page. And they have 3 different types of mail programs here: Horde, Roundcube, and Squirrel Mail. Horde is a little bit prettier. Roundcube's pretty. Squirrel Mail's just plain. So if you really want simple, use Squirrel Mail. And once you've picked the one that you want, you can simply hit Set as Default. So go into your domainname.com /webmail is a fast way to get to your webmail interface. Okay, so we've covered FTP and uploading all of your files, downloading, unzipping, and getting the Joomla from Joomla.org's website. And the only thing left is to go to the next tutorial and learn how to install Joomla. Thanks for watching.